Forget those once paradise beaches. We're about to embark on a journey to explore the planet's most terrifying seas, where every step in the sand could be the last step of your life. From the silent waters concealing deadly creatures to the perilous radioactive beaches, these coastal paradises have turned into gateways straight to hell, and not everyone is fortunate enough to return. Explore some of the world. Sunset Beach and the journey of discovery amidst the giant aircraft. In a small corner of the idyllic island of Saint Martin, a beach so unique that any thrill-seeker cannot miss experiencing it at least once. Sunset Beach is considered one of the most famous landmarks in Saint Martin. Sunset Beach captivates visitors not only with its natural beauty of blue sea and white sand. Moreover, it boasts a truly unique location, situated right next to the runway of Princess Juliana International Airport. Just come here and sit with me on the beach. You will witness giant airplanes landing right over your head. This feeling is completely different from standing at a distance watching an airplane. Giant aircraft models like Boeing or Airbus. They flew so close it felt like you could reach up and touch them. The engine roared, the ground shook as the aircraft shot past, and the powerful winds from the jet stream all combined to create a unique, unparalleled experience. However, this unique experience also carries certain risks. Right on the beach, a very large warning sign has been erected, which clearly states, the exhaust flow from an aircraft engine can cause serious injuries and even be life-threatening. But the surprising thing is, instead of making visitors feel anxious or apprehensive, this sign only seemed to pique their curiosity further. Every day, hundreds of people from all over the world flock here, just to witness those spectacular moments with their own eyes. Interestingly, right there on the beach, there's a schedule board for flight takeoffs and landings. Tourists often gather around this sign to await the moment the plane lands during golden hour. Many people prefer to set up long benches in advance, leisurely sipping on a glass of fruit juice or a cold beer. While waiting for the impressive moments when the aircraft appears, you should relax and listen to the roar of the engines. Camera and phone lights continuously flickered to capture the unique, unrepeatable moments. Hanakapi'i Beach, a place of hidden beauty concealing unpredictable dangers. Hawaii, a paradise archipelago in the heart of the Pacific Ocean, has long been renowned for its stunning beaches and pristine natural landscapes. Among these, Hawaii has always been an immensely favored destination for adventure enthusiasts. Among countless picturesque beaches, Hanakapi'i Beach is renowned as a particularly challenging destination. It is a place of hidden dangers, and not everyone has the courage to face them. To reach Hanakapi'i Beach, you need to hike approximately 3 kilometers along the Kalalau Trail. A famous trail runs along the Nepali coast of Kauai, Hawaii. This journey is not for the faint of heart, as the path is quite rugged and steep. But in return, you'll get to behold a magnificent landscape of blue sea, majestic mountains, and a vast sky. Upon setting foot on Hanakapi'i Beach, you are greeted by a long stretch of fine, white sand, the crystal clear seawater and the pristine beauty of nature. However, don't let that beauty deceive you. Hanakapi'i is considered one of the world's most dangerous beaches. No protective coral reef. This beach often has very strong rip currents. In the blink of an eye, it could sweep anyone away into the deep waters. At least 15 people have been forever lost to the deep sea in this area, and to this day, their bodies have not been recovered. Based on your request, here are some more natural and clearer ways to rephrase it. However, there are still some tourists who are either complacent or underestimate the strength of the current, leading to regrettable consequences. In the summer, Hanakapi'i is gentler, lying beside the sand that glows golden under the sunlight. But even when the sky seems at its most serene, potential dangers still lurk. For those who yearn to discover the pristine beauty of Hanakapi'i, my sincere advice is that you should only admire it from a distance and absolutely avoid the risk of going into the water. Located in southern Africa, the small town of Gansby possesses a tranquil appearance, characterized by a slow pace of life and its distinctive fresh air. But beneath those clear blue waters, Gansby is home to one of the most fearsome marine creatures, the great white shark. It is no coincidence that Gansby is honored as the great white shark capital of the world. This area has the highest density of great white sharks, making these waters a familiar destination for divers. To experience the feeling of facing the ocean's giants in the very heart of the sea. Here, tour companies have turned shark watching into a highly profitable industry, attracting thousands of tourists every year. This activity offers a rare opportunity to observe the great white shark at close range. The sturdy iron cage system ensures safety. However, it is undeniable that the frequent appearance of sharks has turned this sea area into a place fraught with potential dangers. Warning signs are posted everywhere reminding visitors not to swim in this area. However, many people, especially inexperienced tourists, still encounter unfortunate risks. Nevertheless, Gansby remains an unmissable destination for any enthusiast eager to explore the ocean world. This place offers not only unique experiences but also a profound reminder of the necessary balance between humanity and nature. Despite being fearsome, the great white shark is an indispensable link in the ocean's ecosystem. Therefore, protecting their habitat is also protecting the future of the ocean. Skeleton Coast, the final resting place of forgotten ships. Along the western coast of Namibia in southern Africa, there is a place whose very name is enough to send a shiver down your spine. Skeleton Coast is a fated land, where ships from ancient to modern times have found their final resting place. Along the coast, the wrecks of sunken ships lay scattered everywhere. Some are clearly visible from a distance, while others have been almost entirely buried by time and sea sand. Legend has it that the unfortunate souls aboard that ship likely struggled against the fierce ocean, only to be swept by the currents onto this desolate coastline. However, even if they were fortunate enough to survive and reach the mainland, they then faced the harsh challenge of the vast desert stretching out before them. Not a drop of water, not a tree in sight, only the scorching, burning heat and the endless, vast sea of sand. Has anyone ever overcome those challenges and lived to tell their own story? Skeleton Coast is not only a vivid historical portrait, but also a haunting reminder of nature's raw, formidable power. The sunken ships lie still on the sand, like silent witnesses to the epic tales of humans confronting the ocean. Today, this place not only attracts explorers and history enthusiasts but also serves as a profound reminder of the ocean's terrifying power, a force that should never be underestimated. Nushmanabit, the capital where the shark's coincidental touches always conceal surprises. Florida, a land renowned for its warm climate and beautiful beaches, is home to Nushmanabit. An ideal destination for those who love ocean waves and want to bask in the golden sunshine. However, this beach also holds a rather unpleasant title, the shark attack capital of the world. From 1882 to the present, this place has recorded more than 240 shark attacks. It is noteworthy that although a considerable number of incidents have occurred, there have been no fatal cases. Most test shark attacks occur in shallow waters, where people often mistakenly believe it is safe to play. Perhaps that is precisely why many people are still willing to return to the beach, viewing it as an indispensable spice for their experience. Despite those impressive numbers, Nushmanabit remains a favorite destination among surfers. They believe that risk is an indispensable part of their adventure and passion. If you are someone who loves challenges and doesn't shy away from engaging with nature, then this is undoubtedly a destination worth experiencing. However, if you still have doubts, the world is full of countless other beautiful beaches for you to explore and enjoy. Fraser Island, a journey of discovery amidst mesmerizing beauty and lurking dangers. Fraser Island in Australia is not only a famous tourist destination but is also recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site for its rare and unique beauty. Here, you'll find crystal clear lakes, lush tropical forests, and endless stretches of beaches. However, hidden behind that beauty are countless dangers lying in wait for careless tourists. This sea area is often frequented by dangerous venomous jellyfish species, such as the urukanji or bluebottle jellyfish. Even a small sting from them can cause intense pain and requires immediate first aid. This is no easy feat on a remote island like Fraser. Moreover, the powerful undercurrents here are also the cause of many tragic accidents, even for experienced swimmers. If you think staying away from the ocean means you're safe, you might want to think again. The wild dingo, an iconic symbol of Australia, is also a potential threat that cannot be underestimated. They can become aggressive if they feel threatened or when tourists inadvertently get too close. And if you are a sandboarding enthusiast, be very cautious of the towering sand dunes at this location. Many people have been injured by misjudging the depth and speed of the water while wading across. The black sand beaches of Kilauea are a masterpiece crafted by the flow of lava. Hawaii is famous for its dreamlike beaches, but few people know that one of its most unique destinations was actually shaped by violent volcanic eruptions. In 2018, the Kilauea volcano, one of the world's most active, destroyed over 700 homes while simultaneously creating 5 square kilometers of new land, including stunning black sand beaches. The fine black sand here is actually formed from molten lava. When the lava flow meets the seawater, it is rapidly cooled, shatters, and forms into tiny fragments. But this beauty also conceals unpredictable dangers, as the beach lies at the foot of a volcano, causing the water temperature to potentially exceed 43 degrees Celsius, enough to cause severe burns if you are not careful. Not only that, but this area also harbors the risk of unexpected eruptions. Kilauea volcano has been continuously active since 1983. With each eruption, lava flows into the ocean, creating massive explosions and billowing clouds of hot steam. The black sand beaches of Kilauea are a powerful testament to nature's creative and destructive forces. If you wish to witness the fascinating interplay of fire and water firsthand, this is undoubtedly a destination not to be missed. But remember, when you set foot in this place, always be cautious and maintain a respectful attitude toward nature. Playa Cipolite, a wild paradise, but not for everyone. Located in San Pedro Pochutla on the southern coast of Oaxaca, Mexico, Playa Cipolite is the first and only beach in the country to officially permit public nude bathing. It sounds appealing, but this beach is actually notorious for its dangerous riptides, requiring swimmers to exercise extreme caution. The waters at Playa Cipolite often have swirling currents that can pull swimmers out to sea or, conversely, push them back toward the shore. Those fortunate enough to be carried ashore by the current breathed a sigh of relief, yet many others were swept far out to sea, beyond any hope of returning on their own. For those unfortunate enough to be caught in a rip current, the safest escape method is to swim parallel to the shoreline until you are out of the current, and then gradually swim back to shore. For the adventurous souls, this place remains an alluring destination with its pristine beauty and a nature brimming with vitality. However, if you are not confident in your swimming ability or are prone to panic in stressful situations, perhaps you should relax on the beach. It would be better than swimming in these waters. Amazon, where magnificent beaches blend with majestic natural labyrinths and captivating challenges. Amazon is not only famous for its vast and diverse ecosystem, but also serves as a home to countless exotic animal species, some of which are far from friendly. Here on these beaches, visitors may encounter dangerous creatures such as piranha tigerfish, giant anaconda pythons, or electric eels. Even land-dwelling animals such as bullet ants, Brazilian wandering spiders, king cobras, jaguars, and even some micro-venomous species. Among them, the red-bellied piranha is the most fearsome species with its razor-sharp teeth and aggressive nature, particularly during the dry season when food becomes scarce. The green anaconda, the world's largest snake, is also a potential danger as it lurks underwater and can attack its prey unexpectedly. Not only is this region renowned for its fauna, but it is also known for pressing social issues such as drug trafficking and street robbery, particularly along the small rivers where criminals can easily evade capture. Therefore, if you intend to explore this place, prepare thoroughly and always maintain a safe distance from the wild natural world. Tribulation Point, an unexpected paradise in the heart of Australia. Located in the northern part of Queensland, Cape Tribulation is not only famous for its breathtaking natural scenery but also presents a real challenge for those who wish to explore or swim in this area. This sea is home to countless dangerous jellyfish species, most notably the box jellyfish, which possesses an extremely potent venom capable of being life-threatening to humans. Therefore, even though it has been advised to wear specialized protective gear when entering the water, tourists should still take note of this. However, if you think jellyfish are the only danger, that is a mistaken belief. Giant saltwater crocodiles are frequently seen in the estuary area, and the local advice is that you absolutely should not swim here. On the mainland, Cape Tribulation also holds countless fascinating wonders waiting for you to discover. The large cassowary bird, with its sharp claws, can become a dangerous threat if you are careless. Even the trees here have an unusual appearance. Some plants have leaves that can inflict thin, painful cuts that last long enough to send you straight to seek immediate medical help. Cape Tribulation is a destination worth experiencing with its stunning beaches and majestic natural scenery. However, when you set foot in this place, always remember that the beauty of nature is always accompanied by dangers, requiring you to know how to respect it and keep yourself safe. Chowpatty Beach in Mumbai, India has long been a favorite destination for both locals and tourists alike. However, this beach has now become one of the most severely polluted places in the world. The beach was littered with debris from the destroyed ships, covering the sand. Meanwhile, the sea must bear the burden of a massive volume of industrial and domestic waste discharged from urban areas. Since the sinking of the Envirex ship in 2011, this problem has become even more severe. Seawater rushed in, sweeping away thousands of tons of coal, turning the water a thick, inky black. Pollution not only negatively impacts ecosystems but also directly threatens human health. According to health authorities' warnings, swimming here can lead to gastrointestinal illnesses. Sore throats, and even more serious health issues, can occur in children and the elderly. However, Chowpatty remains the venue for a multitude of large-scale festivals and cultural events in Mumbai. The people here still hold on to the hope that one day, not too far in the future, this beach will be restored to its pristine beauty as it once was. Chowpatty is not merely a story about the state of pollution. More profoundly, it is a haunting reminder of our own human responsibility to protect the environment. The wondrous land of adventure and friends made from unexpected encounters. Northern Australia, also known as the Northern Territory, is an ideal destination for exploration and adventure enthusiasts. This place stands out not only for its pristine natural landscape but also as a home to unique wildlife species. Among these, the freshwater crocodile and the saltwater crocodile must be mentioned, creatures regarded as iconic symbols of this land. The crocodiles here are not the small kind. The adults average about 5 meters in length and weigh nearly 500 kilograms, which is half a ton. Female crocodiles are slightly smaller in size than males, but that doesn't make them any less dangerous. They are highly territorial and can be found almost everywhere, from rivers and estuaries to ponds and beaches. Particularly, this species is renowned for its ability to ambush prey, delivering a swift and precise strike that leaves the victim no time to react. For safety reasons, visitors are advised not to feed or play with the wild animals. It's best to maintain a safe distance from the water. No matter how captivating and exciting the Northern Territory is, you must always prioritize your safety to have a fulfilling trip. Raidanat, the ultimate challenge for surfers. Raidanat is located in Nazaré, a traditional fishing village on Portugal's Atlantic coast. It's a mecca for surfing enthusiasts. This place is particularly attractive to professional surfers due to its massive waves, which can sometimes reach heights of over 30 meters, equivalent to a 10-story building. The waves at Nazaré are legendary due to a deep underwater canyon, which extends from the deep ocean straight to the shore, creating a natural funneling effect that produces gigantic waves. The waves here are not only beautiful but also challenging, even dangerous. Many surfers and jet ski riders have had accidents here, unable to withstand the sea's terrifying power. If you are not a professional surfer, you should only admire this magnificent spectacle from a distance. Raidanat is a powerful testament to the invincible force of nature, while also reminding us to remain humble in the face of the challenges it presents. Located in the heart of the Indian Ocean, Reunion Island is a poetic destination blessed with a year-round warm climate and sun-drenched beaches. However, since 2011, this place has become famous for a reason no one wanted: shark attacks. This approximately 65 kilometers long island has recorded 13 fatal shark attacks in the last 10 years. This figure has made Réunion one of the world's most dangerous hotspots for shark attacks. Particularly since 2011, the number of sharks appearing in the waters around the island has surged dramatically, leading to a total of 20 attacks, including 7 fatal ones. For safety reasons, in 2013, the local government banned swimming and surfing activities in the open sea. However, if you still wish to test the waters here, remember that you are making a very high-stakes bet on nature. And perhaps a walk along the coastline would be a much safer choice. Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, is considered one of the world's most famous beaches. However, unlike other places, the main danger here is not underwater but rather on the shore. Copacabana attracts millions of visitors each year, and this very fact has made it an ideal spot for petty thieves. These people sitting nearby can quickly steal everything from your wallet and phone to even your clothes and towels if you are careless. Additionally, visitors should also avoid carrying many valuables, refrain from swimming alone, and should not engage with or initiate conversation with strangers. At nearly 4 kilometers long, Copacabana Beach offers a wealth of exciting experiences, but you should also exercise caution to fully and safely enjoy your vacation. In addition, this beach is also notorious for its fierce waves, strong underwater currents, and the presence of venomous jellyfish. Always keep a close eye on children and follow all safety regulations when visiting Copacabana. With just a little careful preparation, you'll have a perfect trip to this legendary beach.